Journalists live on Twitter, right? It's just whether you like Twitter or not, we tend to live on Twitter. If you're an aspiring writer, and it may not be true for some other jobs, but certainly if you're an aspiring writer or editor, you should be part of that ecosystem, and you should use it. I mean, like I looked at someone today who applied for something and they hadn't tweeted since 2017 and they're applying for a social media job. I mean, it gave me pause. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, tell me, but it doesn't necessarily like mean that I won't talk to them, but I'm definitely gonna talk to them about that. Like, okay, tell me what you're doing. I mean, maybe they abandoned that account and they're using a different one, or there could be a good reason there, or a really good story. Maybe they're getting harassed, or maybe they switched to Instagram and they have a really good reason why, or whatever. So I'm open-minded about it, but it definitely gives me pause. So I would definitely say, and to your point also, like if you are developing a beat, that is a place for you to show that. So even if you don't have a job right now, you can be developing your voice and developing your expertise and developing your network. My first hire for my startup was a woman I met on Twitter. She was tweeting really interesting things about journalism and the future of news and innovation. And I reached out to her cold and was like, hi, I saw that you tweeted that you're moving to New York. She was from Canada. I'm starting this startup. I would love to talk to you about it. And we had coffee, and she was my first hire. And I've hired other people based on, people I've met on social media. So yeah, I definitely think you should be aware of your footprint and what it would look like. And if you want to have a Finstagram and you want anyone to know and you want to use it privately with your friends, no one would begrudge you that. But be careful that you're not findable, because I have found people who are really low profile. I have sleuthed out, and I'm sure everyone here could do the same thing. So I would say be careful about that. If you really want to be private about that, go ahead, or lock your accounts or whatever. But definitely have a LinkedIn. And don't just say like writer. I mean, populate your accounts. It will definitely help.